start, you need these.
Okay, got a spark in the ear. No! That bad. So I've got the inner rockers mocked up. Got that weld through primer on them. I just put this brace on right here, and I'm going to weld it to on top of the old brace and top of the rocker. It's hard to see, but that's the plan. All right, let's see if we can get this rolling. How about first we put some right here. Again, not bad. Not bad. Also want to get these two tacked together because they keep slipping around. There's zero room. Okay. Get some air just in case. Don't know where my air went. I'm gonna get the hose. But where's the other part? That's what happens when you forget where everything is. Get to your damn thing under here. Da 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 da. Okay, got a spark in the ear. No! That bad. That bad. That really bad. Can you be deaf now? Why isn't it burning? Hello? Your still works, that's good. This car. So we're getting the inner rockers put on this side. Got a lot of this stuff welded in. Yeah, definitely gonna have to put it up on the on the ramps because there's just not enough room. I put in one brace right here. I'm gonna grind it down so it won't look as bad. I'll put another one right there and then try and reattach these two. And then this side will be good to go. It's almost good with this. This is really thick steel that I placed over the rotten one, and then I attached it to the above the rocker. So, yeah, probably gonna have to go inside and drill too, and then plug weld. It's a lot of welding for these little rockers. Yeah, and I'm gonna leave it over length until I've got it all put together, and I'll cut it off then, so it'll match. And I'm gonna turn you off because you're about to run out of battery. And I tell you what, it's always something. You can't reach anything. Even my little bars, they're right in the way. You can't do anything. Of course, I wanted to have them in there for structure, but I can't see. I can't reach anything. It's pretty damn hard, but I'm getting it done. Thanks for watching. Hi there, welcome back. So let's see, where were we? Just want to review what I've gotten done today. Just took a break. We've got these braces welded in, and I'm gonna have to do a little more there because I missed a little bit there, and I got one there, and then I've got this metal, just 3 inches. I think it's an 1/8 inch plate. I'm gonna reattach those, this one and this one. And the other ones I'm not gonna reattach that onto those plates. And then I'm gonna put probably, I know you're upside down, but along here, I'm gonna put several tack welds or whatever you call it. So be nice and strong. And then I put the outer rocker on. I have to cut a little bit of this right here. I'm probably gonna put it up on jack stands so it'll be higher so I have a better view of it. But that's where we are. And then the other side, which now that I know what I'm doing a little bit, it'll be a little bit easier. I think these plates will be stronger than they were stock. I'm gonna also grind them down so they won't look so obvious. And I'm gonna probably drill a hole because there's a body mount under that one. Is there a body mount under that one? Better look. I can't even see. Oh, you can't see, ha ha ha. Oh, that's another thing, you can look at the back here, you can look at the inner rocker. I'm gonna grind that down. Even though it's gonna be covered, I'm gonna grind it down just to make sure it's good. Put some primer over it, so. Because you never knew who's gonna have this car at 65 years old. Nobody ever thought I would have this car. I mean, it's older than I am. So, somebody eventually will have this car. And I'm gonna leave a little hint, a little clue in it. Geek and Son built this car. Check it out on YouTube, if there's still a YouTube. I got something really cool today from Street Freaks Garage. Wanna see? Of course you wanna see. Hold on, let me walk back here. So as you can see, I like stupid signs. But I got a sign today from Street Freaks. I don't know if he makes them for everyone, but there it is. Isn't that cool? Christine with the V badge and the whole bit. And I'm gonna be putting the general in storage for the winter pretty soon. And so Christine will be over here, so we can park the regular cars back in the garage. And, you know, it'll be right here. It will be very cool, huh? So thanks again, Tim at Street Freaks. I really like it. Okay. What else? I got the letters for the trunk lid from a guy on Facebook. It's so bad that you can't even trust anybody on Facebook. They're all out to rip you off now. But this guy, totally legitimate. The trunk letters, they were a fairly good deal. And now I don't have to worry about it. That's one thing that was hard to find, and now I have off my list. It was similar with the General. Not as difficult, though, because I could get all the panels from AMD. It's just lucky I didn't need doors or the trunk lid or the deck lid. I'm actually probably going to drill the holes in the deck lid where those letters go before, well, definitely before I paint. We'll see once I get it back on the, I want to get it the sprayable filler on it, but I still want to do epoxy on the car first. Obviously I'm going to have to clean a lot of it. I'll do the fenders separately and the doors separately. Clean everything out of the inside. Once I get the floors put in, you know, I've got the metal back here somewhere, and it should be enough to cover what I'm missing. I hope, because I hate to spend the money on this crap. In fact, just watching Bad Chad, I'm not going to buy the pre-bent stuff. Definitely not for the floor pans. There they are, kind of buried under there. They have the bead rolls in them. They're pretty big. I'm thinking I'm definitely going to have some extra. This garage is just a huge mess. Normally I have this as the paint booth where I have all these tarps up and stuff, but it's really rainy out right now. Fall has fallen. Anyway, I forgot what I was saying. Oh, I'm going to be finishing those floors up, but I will do the epoxy primer as soon as I have the rockers on. So I'll clean the whole car up and then spray it with epoxy, and then we'll get the sprayable filler, which is basically just, well, like I said, sprayable filler. It makes it makes it perfect. Nova's in storage for the winter already, so that's why I have this extra room over here I can move around. And again, if I didn't have that right now, I couldn't be working because it's like a monsoon outside. So I know I'm very lucky. What else? That's all. I'm gonna take a break. I'll get back to this in a minute. Finish up some of the welds, get the outer rocker on, and then do the other side. All right, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Bye-bye. All right, I got all of the braces welded in nice and firm, including the original ones. And then I got some weld-through primer on them. I got the inner rockers welded on nice and tight. That's better. Got some primer in there. Even I cut off a bunch of rusty junk. I just about cut this bar off, but then I realized I want it to be a little bit more rigid for that side too with this bar, so I left it on for now. But next we go to the outer rocker. I'll cut a little bit of that, zip cut it in there, tack it on, and it will be good to go. And then I'll clean up this edge once it's done, and then we'll have rockers on this side. The that part will fit over this, so this part isn't replaced, but this will have one on top of it. This will have on top of it, because I couldn't leave it like that. It's too much, shows too much of the weld. It's not very good, but it's solid, but it doesn't look very good. So since it'll be covered, I won't care. And again, the inner rockers are done on this side, and all the bracing's done on this side. I could go crazy and reattach or cut off which I probably will actually, either reattach if it's good on this side, the old brace, even though it's welded to the brace and welded to the top of the rocker. This one's basically non-existent on this side, but I could cut it off just to make it look clean. And I'm sure there'll be a little more welding. I also put some welds inside going this way, drilled some holes and filled them in, so it's attached to this. The inner rocker's attached up here, but it ain't going nowhere. It's nice and solid. Is it dry yet? It's not quite dry yet. I just sprayed it, but it's very solid. How about down here? It's in there, very solid. No more rot. It's got to get the inner rocker on and start massaging it, like that Chad says. He's a good teacher. Watch his stuff, man. Okay? Alright. I got the outer rocker mocked up. It looks pretty good. The fender's not attached, but it would, when it's attached, it would line up nicely, I think. It's got a good gap, maybe a teeny bit too tall, but I think I can take that. So, and I've got the top screwed in with those self-tapping screws. I'll cut this one off and attach it where it needs to go. That looks good. And I've had a long day, so we'll take a break, come back tomorrow. I'll finish this up, and then we'll hit the other side, which will be basically exactly the same. I also may go underneath here and weld a little bit more, just because I want it to be extra strong. Ugh. Do I seem worn out? It's the very end of the day. Look how the weather's changed. It's all cloudy and rainy.